YouTube, General Soul bringing you MLB The Show 23, Road to the Show, Cubs starting pitcher, and we have essentially 3 games left in the season unless we make the playoffs. So, we are 7.5 games out of the division with 7 days to elimination. So essentially, if we lose and the Cardinals win 7 games in the remaining 2 weeks, Cardinals will win the division. For the wild card, we are 1 game back, 13 days out of elimination. So if Cubs can at least get somewhat competent and one of these other teams, Diamondbacks, Giants, Padres, or Mets, all of a sudden have a big losing streak, preferably Padres or Giants, we make the wild card and our season continues after October 1st. Otherwise, 3 games, we're done for me. All right, so we are playing Arizona, so we need to win this. Because right now they are a half game ahead of us in the wild card. If we can beat them, that knocks them back. And oh good. This is actually going to be my first real challenge for a pitcher. Zach Gallen is doing really, really well. 17-7. This could be there. And there's the guy that we traded, Cody Bellinger. At least he's on a slump. And Jay Melendez is on a hot streak. Everyone else is kind of just there. Yeah, you look at this and you're kind of like, how the hell did this team make the World Series? But, all right, let's go. All right, we're in Arizona.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. These are the final games of the regular season, and these two teams still have plenty to play for. An exciting time of year.
And that's not something every team can say at this point.
Oh.
Both of these clubs are competing for a postseason spot. Both fan bases are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see how it all shakes out. And while these games can be a bit stressful, you got to find a way to enjoy it. It's such a privilege to be playing meaningful games at this point in the season. So you got to go out there and have fun with it as much as you can.
So all of a sudden, Diamondbacks
to get underway. And on the
are
mound
in,
today,
and we are half
Zach
game
Gallen.
back.
He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A Cy Young candidate in the National League. He's having a great season so far. In fact, I've been hearing his name mentioned among some of the leaders, guys that have been around this league for a while. He's definitely in the conversation, and I think he's got a real shot at winning it.
And stepping in is the speedy Alec Thomas. The pitch. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to win the division. It's really now a matter of, are we going to make the wild card?
Left-hand hitter waits. In for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Okay, time to open up the zone.
Hey, no one down here.
See if he'll chase one away. He did.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge.
Okay.
Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
That was my fault. Good morning, Zoe. Got him.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start.
I don't think that was a swing and miss. I didn't get credit for that. I think that was a called third strike.
Table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now it's Christian Walker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28.
I still can't believe that the Cubs traded Cody Bellinger for a guy who was injured and was not going to play at all this season. In this game. They literally said, we're going to give you this guy, and we'll take this guy that's injured and not going to play at all this year.
And a pitch. And now 1-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Could we stop calling for a fastball? I have other pitches.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. So
But I guess if everyone's gonna swing at it and miss.
Played an inning, no score. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Evan Longoria.
Okay. Hey, they realized I have other pitches.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Wow, Evan, you have no balls?
No one out now.
I mean, I can understand that being a strike against you, but still.
The 0-1. Late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
You really want this fastball inside.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Okay.
Hey, get him yourself right
No.
here.
Splitter.
And the 0-2. And down on strikes. And 1 gone.
Didn't even go
Splitters
anywhere
are
near
thrown
where
by
I
a ton of
wanted it.
pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. There's a strike.
Career high on RBIs.
No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
I'm old. I'm old.
Kicks and deals. And
Got
down
him.
on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
The
First
former Cub.
offering misses the mark.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a
Jammed
little
him.
bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Close, but called the ball.
That's a strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
I don't care if you gave me 2. You owe me from other games.
And the righty deals. Gets the call. 2-2 now.
Now we're going to do a slider low and away.
Good eye right there.
Okay.
Full count.
Got him swinging.
Have I struck out all 6?
Diamondbacks down quickly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
I think I've struck out all 6.
Bottom of the inning. Here's Yairo Munoz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's a strike. Munoz goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
We got no outs here.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
And it's even up.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Yeah, I've struck out everybody.
Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
They haven't had any success.
Now and watches
Hey, he's on my
one.
Diamond Dynasty team.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
The last guy that was sitting on 99 didn't get it off me. Neither will he.
And the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one misses.
You have to take the bat off your shoulders if you want to try for number 100.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive.
I didn't
Once
hit
you
nothing to
commit your
skip. What the
swing,
fuck?
There's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball, and the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, boo. You get down there, man.
He didn't call us pitch. Nothing.
Now, MJ Melendez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Okay, he might chase. Oh, you want it in? All right, I want it in the dirt.
Ball 1 there.
How do you not chase that?
The pitch. Got him. And good work there.
Damn,
as he gets it
9.
1-2-3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Damn, I've struck out everybody.
Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the fourth. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Alec
I'm getting a
Thomas.
challenge, aren't I?
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Let's go for the easy one. Let's go for not allowing a run.
And he deals. There's the strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Maybe I should have had a little bit
just
further.
have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And
Damn.
You know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work.
I've already done that.
Now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. The D-backs hitless so far in the game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay.
1-2. Plays it first.
That looked like a changeup. I may be reading too much into it, but it looked like he wiggled his
Righty
fingers.
delivers.
2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Oh, there's the first non-strikeout. Get a catcher.
And it goes just foul.
All right. That's the first time they even touched the ball.
Left-hand
Other than a
batter
foul.
waits. Caught him looking for the K.
Sit down.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy.
The problem with getting all these strikeouts is look at my pitch count already. I think that's a fastball we called.
Dangerous.
He swings and fouls one off.
I've already got 51 pitches in 4 innings.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
All right, let's see. Curveball?
2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He
12 in a
over
row.
top of the curveball. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0.
8 more strikeouts, I tie the record. And I got plenty of innings to go.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, Evan.
I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
Yeah, and then becoming a superstar there for a while with the Tampa Bay Rays, and pretty incredible. Just a quiet player, goes about his business day in and day out. Actually played third base next to Troy Tulowitzki at shortstop at Long Beach State.
And slept on his couch. And now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Okay.
Here's the 2-2. Struck him out looking.
The catcher, number 14.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys are really looking like the National League champions right now, aren't they?
Back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Strike 2. The Diamondbacks yet to pick up a hit here.
Don't talk about it.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Woodson snags it for the second out.
That's the first guy I didn't strike out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Who used to be with us.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Who, in all honesty, I wouldn't have mind having, because he would have been better than the guy who wasn't going to play with us at all this year.
And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
You got 2 down.
Oh, you want it inside? All right.
And there's a ball.
They're learning not to chase that strike 3 pitch.
Hey, plays that first.
And a pitch. And that one
Oh,
off
he
the
wanted to.
outside edge.
He wanted to. He wanted to.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it here 4-0.
You might as well change Bellinger to 0-2.
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
All right. Fastball.
Woodson back to work. Just missed.
You know, these D-backs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back
I've been
half
happy
of the
with
game,
it.
and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swings
I
and
like that.
misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He
Yes.
set him up with a high fastball. And
Ooh,
then
boss.
carry that curveball down
We got a
low
boss
and get
challenge.
swing. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone
All right,
these
what do you
days,
want?
that's a
What are my
devastating
choices?
combination.
Strike him out. Strike him out in the zone. Strike him out of the zone. I'm just going to go for the strikeout because I don't know if he's going to chase or not.
Marte batting with 1 down takes a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
I'm just going to come at him.
Sandios. He goes down looking.
Struck him out. He didn't even take the bat off his shoulder.
Strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Number 1,
MJ Melendez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1.
I would be amazed if I get a complete game with the number of pitches I've thrown so far.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Because for the most part, my fielders are just like probably falling asleep. I could probably do like Satchel Paige and bring everybody in.
4 of them.
Hey, come on now.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball.
And yes, for those who are thinking I'm lying about that, that is something we had to do as a challenge for the Negro Leagues.
Next offering,
We had all the fielders just sitting down around the dugout, and you had to strike out the side. It's kind of easy when Satchel Paige throws 105 miles per hour, though.
And a pitch. Foul ball left side.
Oh, now you're going to foul, huh? Now you're going to foul off everything.
The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in the desert, Alec Thomas now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Hey, nobody away.
Here's the 0-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
2-2 now. Sets him down looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well,
I haven't done anything to the game to make them so easy to strike out. This is just happening.
And this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive.
I was actually expecting this to be a little bit more challenging.
Smith in the box
close.
now as he leaves that one up high.
That was a little early. I really, because of my pitch count, I do not think that I'm going to finish this game as much as I would love to.
And the 1-0. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
But I would like to get 20 or 21 strikeouts if I can.
Here's a 1-1. Curveball drops in there.
Go out, Diamondbacks. You guys are watching a masterclass.
Here's a 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
How would you hold off
hits
of
in the
that?
series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
3-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level
How many is that?
to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Walker having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Next offering is down low.
Oh, you're going to swing at that. Okay.
And that one is inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Struck him out
swinging. Sit down, son.
He swung over top of the curveball. So 1, 2, 3 go the
How many is that?
Not going their way. It's 7-0.
Here's the sad thing is I may not be able to complete this game because of how many pitches I've thrown.
And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches.
I know, and now I'm tired.
Next offering misses. Ball 1. Woodson still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
I do, but I don't know if I can.
On the line, and that's a base hit, and that ends the perfect game bid.
I wasn't too worried about the perfect game. I want the strikeout record.
But still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can
the
get
perfect game was just a part of it. Am I still pitching, or are you taking me out just keeping me in?
Gabriel Moreno. That one's in there, 0-1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Oh, you definitely would have to pry it out of my hand.
Longoria gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, makes the grab, one down.
Oh, if he could have grabbed it and then tagged at the same time, that would have been awesome.
One down, here comes Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And a good eye there.
That was close, but yeah, that was ball. Can we throw something other than a fastball? No. We're going to do a curveball.
Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Okay. Another curveball. Let's do this one a little bit in the dirt.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
I'm not allowing a single run.
Munoz at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a bouncer. Slings to first, out number 3.
I wouldn't
Totally
mind
dominant on
pitching
the
one
mound
more
as he's
inning,
through
but I
8
can
without
understand if I'm taken
surrendering a
out.
run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back now
I
as
didn't
they
think I
hand
would
the ball
finish
to a
it, but I
fresh
would have been
arm to
okay
start
with
the
it.
bottom of the 9th. Adbert Alzolay.
And you know, bullpen
73,
guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness.
Yeah, I
Big
figured we
win
were going to
by
win.
8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
All right, so we went 8 innings, gave up 1 hit. We have, I believe, I'm double checking now, but I believe we just set the Major League single game strikeout record. I'm double checking right now. Come on, phone. MLB single game strikeout record. No, I tied it. Funny, I've never heard of this one. I've always heard that it was 20, but apparently Tom Chaney on September 12th, 1962, struck out 21 batters when he was facing the Orioles. Funny, because I'd always heard 20 was the record that Roger Clemens set and then Kerry Woods match. So I'd never actually heard that 21 was the record. And now whenever I check another thing, it says 20. So I guess depending on who you ask, it's 20 or 21. So if it's 20, I broke the record for most singles game strikeouts. If it's 21, I tied. That is amazing game, and sucks I couldn't get the no-hitter with it, but I figured at some point I'd probably go give up a hit. Looks like there were 2 hits. The reliever came in and gave up a hit, so yeah, 2 hits. That was, and I did nothing. I didn't mess with sliders or difficulty or anything. It's the same difficulty we've always been on, veteran. So yeah, it's just, and we got 3 challenges done. And apparently if we got a reward from the season pass, that means we got the 2,000. So we did a really, 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 really amazing game there. Get rid of that message. That always just drives me nuts. Let's see what we got. The only thing I don't have is the gloves. I have everything here, and they're all going to sell for like next to nothing. And the only thing we don't have is a special handshake. What does this do? I don't know. All right. Let's do our training. So, are we going against the Rockies again? Oh, poor Rockies. So, Pirates.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread,
We're
this
getting
skipper
okay.
calls for a last stand.
So you went from saying we're pretty much done with the season to, hey, we're in the race, let's do this. So another game of double gains. Okay, for our training, looking at that velocity. That's too bad both of those give us the exact same gains. I'm going to do the control. Control is my main focus.
We know a variety of things can contribute to a player's success at any level of baseball. But what about channeling emotions? We've got mental performance coach Kellen Lee with us. Kellen, how do you help a player channel their emotions to be more effective on the field?
Yeah, this is where mental performance coaching becomes really fun, where you ask a player, in that particular situation, what specific emotion would you ideally want to feel to make sure that you're in that zone to compete at your best? And whether that's confidence or calm or excited, no matter what that emotion is, we can get our body and energize ourselves to feel the ideal emotion, to be in that ideal emotional and physical state to compete at your best.
All right, so if you were paying attention, we are still 6 games back from the Cardinals, 3 games from elimination. I don't think we're winning the division, even though we were on a win streak and then we just lost one. And unfortunately, the Cardinals won. So I don't think we're going to get the division. Cardinals would have to lose every game the rest of the season, and we would have to win every game, just about. Dodgers have clinched their division. It's a race between Mets and Braves on the East. And in the wild card, we're in there, but it's a race. Phillies are 2 games from being eliminated from the wild card. Diamondbacks are 7 days. We got to keep winning. Blue Jays have clinched their division. It's a race between Twins, Guardians, and White Sox. That one's actually pretty competitive there, it looks like. Not really. Twins are going to win. Looks like Astros and Angels have clinched. It's really just a matter of who's going to be the division, which looks like it's Astros. So Angels are in the wild cards, Yankees and Rays now. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, subscribe for more. You can follow me on Twitch, where I do stream MLB The Show and other games. I'll see you guys next time.